Hi guys, welcome back. So this is take too many for my October favorites. So we're just gonna dive right on into this and get through these nicely but quickly is my goal. We'll see what happens. All right, so first up is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Shadow Couture palette in World Traveler. Now, I do realize that this is a limited edition palette. I'm not sure if you can still get this anywhere, but it's what I've been wearing pretty much every day. If I've done more than, you know, my bare minimum concealer, brows, mascara, then I have used this palette. So it's awesome. I love it. The colors in here are gorgeous. And very versatile. I've been able to do natural looks, really smoky looks, really colorful looks. I just enjoy this palette. I'm wearing it on my eyes right now. Today I have metallic on the inner part of the lid, and then soft peach, Morocco, and fudge are all through the crease and outer corner and below as well. Also have noir kind of smudged into my eyeliner. So this kind of thing, this general theme is what I've really been enjoying through the month of October, especially kind of the last half of it. Smoky eye, bold lip, not much on the cheek. I do have a little less coverage, less perfected skin than I have been doing, but I think my skin needs a little bit of a break. It's a little congested, so I'm just wearing a little BB cream and then some concealer if I need it. But yeah, I love this palette. I did just look up on the Anastasia website. That was the last place I saw you could get it. I did not see this. I saw another limited edition palette. So it seems that they're bringing out a new one every sort of season. The colors looked really beautiful. Pink champagne, this kind of metallic, almost wet looking. It's really, really pretty. Pink champagne color is also in, it was called Self-Made. I haven't heard anything about it, but I did do a quick little search to see if this is still available, and it doesn't seem to be. My gentle assumption is that the quality of the shadows will be pretty similar palette to palette. All of these have been awesome. There's no fallout with any of these shades. They're all nicely pigmented. I have no complaint. Yeah, that's all I have to say about it. I really like it. I'm not sure if I will continue to show this on my channel. I'm sure I will continue to use it. But let me know, because I feel a little bit, I can understand why people don't use limited edition palettes on their channels after the palette's not available anymore. But at the same time, if you have it and if you use it, you know, if I generally don't have colors that people use in their videos, so I just have to improvise and do a similar shade, or I don't know. Let me know what you think about using things like this past their availability dates. I don't know. Anyway, blabbering on. Been loving this. Yes. Two other eye things that I've been using often, if not every day, depending on it. One is this Supreme Kohl Kajal eyeliner from Milani. I'm not going to try to focus it because it's just going to glare out the window, but because I've been doing mostly, if I do, you know, an intense look, it's a smoky look. I haven't really been doing any precise liner. I haven't really been doing the winged liner. I've mostly been doing kind of smudgy, smoked out liner, and this is a really great pencil for that. It's really blendable without being so blendable it just fades away, if you know what I mean. It stays nicely pigmented, it's soft, it's creamy, it goes in the waterline easy. I don't find that it lasts great. This is not my holy grail waterline eyeliner. I am open to suggestions. It stays pretty well, but it does kind of fade and slide around, so it's not perfect for that. But for kind of smudgy, smoky looks, this is really nice. The other eye thing is this Organic Wear Physicians Formula Mascara. Same thing, it's just going to glare, but it's the one in the green tube. And I almost completely love this. The formula is really nice. It's not waterproof, so it will, you know, it will smudge if it gets wet, or, you know, if you're sweating or something. Maybe not the best gym mascara. But otherwise, it doesn't flake. It doesn't fade on me anyway. It holds a curl pretty well. It's what I'm wearing today also. And it layers very nicely. So it separates well. It adds oomph without getting clumpy, and I love that. My only complaint is that the brush is freaking huge. But, I mean, who is saying, yes, these giant brushes, this is what I want to bring near my eye? I don't understand what the love affair with huge freaking mascara brushes is. Please let me know so I can be a little bit more empathetic. But the bristles are short, which is nice. I don't know. I wish the brush was a little bit smaller, but outside of that, this is a really, really nice mascara. Another favorite this month, Coverall powder from Wet n Wild. As you know, if you've been watching my videos sort of recently through last month, I have been using the Wet n Wild Fergie powder that is apparently mattifying. I haven't found it mattifying. I didn't really like it that much. And I finally repurchased this powder, and I'm so glad I did. It's really smooth. It has a little bit of coverage. This is in the shade Fair Light. It's just enough to kind of smooth everything out. It doesn't, at least on me, get very cakey. It doesn't separate. It's just a really beautiful powder, and it's $2.99. I mean, you can't beat it. It's not the most amount of product ever. If you're a little heavy-handed with powder like I am, you might go through this a little bit quickly. But again, it's $2.99. It's just a beautiful texture. It keeps things in place. I will, you know, shine through this after a few hours because that's my skin. It does not claim to be an all-day mattifying powder, though, so I'm not going to hold that against it. It's just beautiful. So if you're in the market for a very inexpensive but very nice powder, I definitely recommend you check this out. So my last two makeup favorites, what I have going on my lips right now, or at least one of them on my lips right now, is Wet n Wild's Mega Last Lipstick in Cherry Bomb. It is my perfect fall shade. Even though in my fall favorites video, which I'll link below if you are interested, I had like 6 lipsticks. But I mean, this is the one I have been wearing almost every day. If I have put more makeup on than my very bare minimum, if I have a little something on my eyes, doesn't have to be a lot, my skin maybe a little bit more perfected, this is going on my lips because I love it. It is so smooth. I mean, look at that pigmentation. It's just amazing. This might also be $2.99 or $3.99. Either way, it's insane how inexpensive this is and how nice it is. So it's really creamy and pigmented, and it lasts. It's not gonna dry down on your lips like a liquid lipstick or anything. It will transfer onto a coffee cup or skin or someone you kiss. But it will last for hours and hours and hours. What I find that it does is it doesn't stain. I mean, it's easy to get off of your lips once you want to, but if you're just, you know, going through your day, maybe sipping something on occasion, talking, it will just kind of wear down to this thin, even layer, so it might not be quite as full impact as when you first put it on, but it will be there. It doesn't wear down in the center of the lips. You know how sometimes lipsticks will kind of wear down, and so you get that, like, it almost looks like that 90s, like, super lip liner look, but it's just the lipstick hasn't worn off around the edges of your lips, but it has worn off from the center. This does not do that, which is amazing. My one issue with it is that the top doesn't really fit. So this is not a purseable item, at least at this point. And this might be because this is an older lipstick. This I've had for a couple years. So maybe the top is just kind of loosened up over time. I don't know. But to solve that problem, because this lasts so well, I can just throw this on before I leave the house. And then I have this in my purse to do little touch-ups. So this is the NYX Butter Gloss in Devil's Food Cake. I'll show you a swatch side by side. It smells like Skittles. It's amazing. It smells like the red and purple Skittles, which obviously are the best ones. And it's pretty much the same color, but in a gloss. So this is also a nice option. I mean, that's very pigmented for a gloss, but if you like the idea of this color, but you're not quite sure if you want to go full cherry bomb, you can try a little Devil's Food Cake instead, and get a little bit more of a sheer, shiny look. But I like this a lot over top. In fact, let me put it on right now. Oh my God. I just want Skittles now. Another really great thing about the lipstick and actually the lip gloss is that they don't bleed. Because, as I said before, as much as I could, use lip liner, to make my lip stip look neater and keep it in place and all of that stuff, I just don't. I don't. As much as I should, I don't. And this does not travel. It's just so good. All right, I have a couple more things to talk about. First is my last, like, hardcore favorite, and this is the Tokyo Milk perfume in Yesterday. This is from the Dark series. This is the travel size rollerball. I talked about this in my holiday Sephora haul, which I will link below. And I love this so much. I've been wearing it every day. If I forget to put it on, I miss it. I just really love it. It's a really beautiful, kind of creamy, earthy floral. It's sweet, but it's not sugary sweet. It's not nauseating sweet, at least in my opinion. It's a really nice perfume. And I have one more hardcore favorite, and then one thing that was going to be a dud, but I made it work. So just quickly, this is the e.l.f. Small Tapered Brush. So it's a nice fluffy brush with a tapered end. It's so soft. Oh, it feels so nice. But I really like this. I've really been liking it for under the eye, just to pat. It's the perfect shape to pat powder under the eye to set concealer. It's also a great highlighting brush because it's nice and fluffy, so you don't, whoops, it does shed a little bit. It's a $3 brush. I mean, it applies just enough highlighter to be there, but not be like, oh my God, why do you have like glitter stripes on your face? You know what I mean? Which is fine, you know, but if that's not the look you're going for, this is a nice brush to apply that. And it's also great to just put powder in certain spots. If you just put a little concealer to cover up a blemish, or maybe you just want to bring some powder down your nose, or maybe there's a certain spot, anything like that. It's just a really nice brush that I've been reaching for a lot this month. And that last product that was going to be a dud, but I've made it work, as Tim Gunn says, or instructs. I don't know. I've actually never watched Project Runway, but I have seen Tim Gunn in a few things, and I love him. Neither here nor there. This is the Burt's Bees Cleansing Oil. So this has coconut and argan oils in it. And the idea is you massage this into dry skin that has makeup. It's a makeup remover cleanser thing. You massage it into your face, into your dry face with your makeup on, and then you bring some water into the equation, and it emulsifies, and it goes more fluid and creamy, and then you can rinse that and your makeup off of your face, which I love the idea of that. I like oil cleansing, but I don't like having to bring in either, you know, making more trash with a paper towel or something, which doesn't really feel that comfortable on your face anyway, or making a lot of extra laundry with flannel cloths or something like that. It's just, I would prefer to just be able to rinse it off of my face, which is why I tried this. However, this broke me out. So it's a bust for my face. And I was looking for the receipt to see if I could return it to Target, because it was not cheap. I mean, for what I buy, it wasn't cheap. It was like $16 or $18. And so I was looking for the receipt to return it. And I was shooting one of, you know, the videos that I've posted recently, maybe my fall favorites, I don't know, but I had a ton of lip swatches on my hand, and this was sitting on my sink, and I'm like, oh, I bet that would be a great way to get that off, and it was. So I am keeping this to wash swatches off my hand, or a lot of times I use my hand as a palette while I'm doing my makeup, so just to get any extra makeup off of my hand. This has been really nice to do that. So, you know, if this doesn't break you out, it would be a nice way to remove makeup from your face at the end of the day. However, if it does, you can remove makeup from other places. So I'm glad I found a use for it, but I probably won't repurchase this. Okay, so that is it for my October favorites. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Please let me know what your favorites of the month have been, whether those are makeup related or not. Ooh, not related to makeup favorites. Maybe that'll be a different video. If I have enough, I'll make another video on non-beauty favorites. But in any case, if you make videos and you make favorites videos, link them in the comments so I can watch them and like them and all of that stuff. If you don't and you want to share what some of your favorites have been, leave them in the comments below. Like this video if you liked it. Subscribe below if you would like to see more. Stay up to date with my channel. And thank you so much for hanging out with me and listening to me blabber on about things that I love. So I appreciate it a lot, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.